Hey, hey, hey. 108 Praise Radio. I am poetic. We got
Carolyn
and
Legal Beagle Lisa.
Yes, in the studio. We got a special guest in here with us today. We're going to be talking about a lot of things, but right now, we just wanted to let y'all know we are live. This is the show. 108 Praise. Tune in. We got a lot of things. We're going to be talking about the Prince and the royal wedding. We're going to be talking about the legal side of everything legal with the Legal Beagle, and we're going to be talking about our special guest, Mr. Kenny Miles from what?
Rude Boys.
It's written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. Right after this, come back, 108 Praise.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I was real smart. You know, I'm a nerd at heart, for real, for real. But what had happened is, once I got in the streets, I had to become a beast. You know what I'm saying? And it was all about the hustle then. But sometimes I found myself just loving a strong arm and show a little muscle. And once I found the clock was ticking, I knew the Glock was sticking.
Make up your mind. The world is now feeling the heat from the flames that has kept burning since the beginning of civilization. You represent that flame. You and I are just a small part of God's plan.
Let it drip like let it drip like dirty. Let it drip like woke up feeling very good. Everything cherry wood. I ain't supposed to be here. You don't understand me, hood. God good, God is dope, God is love all above. Feeling like the old, yeah. She just walking in the club. Asking God to fill me up, dripping out the cup. He brought me out the mud, now I'm all the way up. All this winning got me feeling like I'm Terrence Crawford. Even praying for my haters, so we unbothered. Mustard seed grain, stepping on my A game. I'm a king, Belichick, championship rings. I used to dream, had it all planned out for me, but he had something different for me, brand new inventory. I'm certified where I'm from, that's confirmatory. A whole lot of sacrifices with this priority. I just tell it like it is, so we get the glory. If you ever knew me, knew about my territory. You knew what I've been through, you know I ain't supposed to be here. So the bros pull up, let's celebrate the drip. Then I knew it got real when her hand hit her hip like, you can't do it like this. Wipe it down, whole lot of sauce stripping. Who got it now? That 157. Sauce stripping. Who got it now? No fresher than a rubber. Sauce stripping. Who got it now?
If you knew what I've been through, you probably wouldn't believe it. Overcame a lot of obstacles.
years ago, you probably say I cheated. Used to be about the beat, now I think I went vegan. Sitting talking to the deacon about the blessings I'm receiving. Reaching out to my people, this world is so evil. Leaving the past behind and no longer I'm sleeping. Up just like a thief in the night, I took control of my life. No more living by the roll of the dice. Haters tried dimming my lights, I lost my sight. When Slope died, I cried and smoked for 40 nights. Thought it was all a dream till they showed a crime scene. Never felt this vulnerable, the streets took my everything. Coming harder than before, God must have wanted more. Now I'm on tour, dripping sauce on them 24. Got my purple heart for conquering the gang war. Body still sore from all the scars I endured.
If you knew what I've been through, you know I ain't supposed to be here. Told the bros pull up, let's celebrate the drip. Then I knew it got real when her hand hit her hip like,
you can't do it like this.
Who got a
Wipe it down, whole lot of
sauce dripping? Who got a
got that
napkin?
157.
Sauce dripping. Who got a
More
napkin?
fresher than a rubber.
Sauce dripping. Who got a napkin?
Brother, help me. Help me. Help me to do what is right. Help me to build up a population of great thinkers. People who create change through thoughtfulness and spirituality. Will you choose the truth? Will you choose the light over darkness? It's time, man. It's time.
Cultivate, motivate, watch I demonstrate, let it resonate, no debate, only one name, we all down with G.O.D. in the nerd game. Good, God is dope, God is love, all above, feeling like Peter Fish and hope I catch a young thug. Put him on with my plug, show him with that real love, look like, feel like, get out your feelings. His word promises abundance, that word appealing. You trying generation wealth like a cool million. Somebody get your boy a nap because the sauce dripping. Courtside with the best on my Scottie Pippen. This little light of my blingin'. I ignite, plays him in and out of season. Diamond shining on me, kingdom. A lot of plays went left, used to win. If you knew what I've been through, you know I ain't supposed to be here. Told the bros pull up, let's celebrate the drip. Then I
And
Beagle Lisa.
what's going on, people? What's going on? We got a special guest in the studio, Mr. Kenny Miles from the Rude Boys.
What's going on, people?
Y'all heard that?
Y'all hear that voice.
That was his ladies' man voice right
You
there.
know what I mean?
In case y'all ladies are watching and listening, that was Mr. Kenny Miles.
Yes.
All right, y'all, we got a lot of interesting topics to talk about today. First up, though,
What's good?
we had a topic that we sent out there last week, and
Yes.
it was all about the royal wedding.
Yes, it was.
And we've been getting a lot of crazy responses about that. People just going berserk about this thing. They're
they
saying
were.
this and that and
Yes,
Jungle Fever.
yes.
I thought that was in '88.
I know.
But they
You
still
and me
talking about
too.
Jungle Fever. Ain't that something?
Right.
Man, I don't know what to say about it, but we versed our opinions, and we had some people to call in, and we want to read some of the responses. We want to get heavy off up into that later. But first, we're going to talk about today. What's today?
Today is the
Thursday, Thursday?
The 14th.
14th? Oh, wow.
Throwback.
Thursday.
Throwback
I
Thursday.
Like that.
I gotta pay my car
I
payment.
like that.
Car payment
I
Thursday.
got you, Kenny. I got you. I got you.
Thursday lit, right? It's got all these things. The throwback. Now, what y'all know about that Throwback Thursday, though? Are y'all one of those people on social media that every Thursday you got to be ready in the morning? Like, I got a photo set up for this. And it's an old school photo we use in high school.
Oh, tell me about it.
Old
I've
school
been there, done
photos
that.
and-
Well, Kenny, you should have put mine up there,
Yes.
too. You put
Listen,
mine up there, too, Butter
if you don't mind, Wanda,
Yeah, no.
we're going to do a radio show. You want to? Y'all want to do a radio show?
Boy.
Thank you, Kenny. You're such
Yeah.
a sweetie. Whatever.
So anyway,
whatever.
Legal Beagle here.
Okay.
Yes.
We got Lisa in the studio with us this week. How about that?
Lisa.
Yes, indeed.
Last
yes,
week we
indeed,
had bad
poetic.
connection.
Such a pleasure. Such a pleasure to
On
be
the
here.
phone, down in Savannah. Now you had
Down in
some
Savannah.
wild things going on in Savannah now.
Tell me about
You
it.
want to tell us a little bit about what's going on in Savannah?
Hey, I was telling you about the hotness and
The
flies
humidity.
that was like the birds.
The
I mean,
humidity
you
tried
know,
to take you out, didn't it?
Yes, it tried to take
Oh
me down.
man.
No, wait a minute, Lisa. You talked about fish flying from the air.
Hey, we're gonna get on the fish topic in a minute though. It's crazy. People don't believe me, man. They trying to make fun of me. That's all it is.
That's all right, though.
But in Savannah, fish do fall from the sky.
yes, fish do.
It
fall.
rains fish in Savannah, and
Yes.
I'll explain that to y'all how that
Yes.
works later. But we're gonna introduce our special guest here.
Yes.
Yes.
We got Mr. Kenny Miles in the studio. Kenny, how you doing, brother?
We.
I'm in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
In the house.
Now, y'all, Kenny is
Make sure you log into my what am I on? What is that thing right there? Instagram Live. That's KENIMYLES.
Yes.
Get
indeed.
into it.
Get it. Mr. Kenny Miles, y'all, he got a lot going on right about now. He's starring in a play.
Oh, Shop Talk, y'all.
Coming
Come
up.
on now.
Yes.
What is it? What is the name of that play? It's a tongue twister, ain't it?
It is.
Shop Talk.
Women's Shop Talk while
Shop Talk
real
while
men
real men
wait.
wait. Come on
I'll
now.
tell you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
And I think you playing a pastor.
Oh yeah, I'm playing Pastor Clark.
Pastor Clark.
Pastor
my
Clark.
We
y'all
got
make sure.
Pastor Clark. And
That's
hold
my
up.
man.
And my leading lady is here.
Your
next
leading
to me,
lady.
ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
man. The legal beagle. So that's your wife.
Yes.
I think her. I think somebody just logged in. I can't get too close to you.
Uh-oh. They got too much chemistry in the lab. Do y'all hear me, though?
That's my man.
Y'all don't understand. It's a lot of tension going on in that play. I mean, can y'all give us a little bit of storyline in that play
Please
about how you
do.
guys come together?
Yeah.
Oh boy, you know,
Lisa,
Clark
you doing
is
a lot of
my
grinning,
love
aren't
from
you?
high
She
school.
smiled from that. Golly,
Oh,
there must be a
man.
lot of things going on with
Yes.
y'all. Go ahead.
He was truly my love, my heart, my everything in high school till he cheated on me.
Uh-oh. Dun, 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 dun.
My best friend, and all of us know about those type of situations. I'm more than sure. But, you know, in the end of it all, you know, he really came on back for me when he was about gone from here. You know, that's
Okay.
normally how we do women, you know, when you're about to lose that one.
Now,
You
I
start
heard in the
thinking back.
street. Now, the word in the street was you got arrested for shooting the pastor.
I'm telling you, it took me down.
I can't believe she shot me down.
Oh, man. That's
Got
a
him.
lot of drama.
You know, told you.
That's
you
a
know,
lot of drama. What you think about that one?
Hey, that cheat will do it to you.
It's Wonder the Witch.
I was like,
my,
wait a
my
minute, hold on.
co-host, she got so many names. I mean, hold up. She's got Carolyn.
Yes.
She's got Clarice.
Oh boy.
She's got Wanda. She's got Burgundy. She got Louisa, Heron,
Louisa.
every kind of name. Jones, Moore. Whew, Miss Moore. How you doing, Miss Moore?
Miss Jones.
You want to tell us about your play?
Miss
You know
Jones.
what? First of all, let me tell you.
Show it on her
I
sexy.
am Wanda the Witch.
I knew it was coming.
Anyways, the play Women's Shop Talk While Real Men Wait is my life story, survivor of domestic violence. This is about the four sisters. The oldest is a virtuous woman of God
That
who
would
is
be
in
me.
love with the pastor.
That would be
She
me.
gets
And that's me.
arrested for shooting the pastor
Yeah,
because
that's
she
what you get for cheating.
believes he slept with her best friend, FDS Felicia.
Yes.
Now, Pastor, which happens to be played by Kenny Miles over there, and the sister, which happens to be Miss Lisa Batiste,
That's right.
is playing my oldest sister. I am playing myself, which is the Burgundy, who owns the beauty shop. Burgundy is being abused by her husband, Clayton. Clayton is being played by the wonderful model, handsome Garrett Patterson.
Yes.
Mr.
Yes,
Patterson,
he is,
shout out
Mr.
to you.
Patterson.
Shout out to Garrett
Yes,
Patterson.
Shout out to
He is
Garrett.
abusing me. He's abusing my baby sister, which is a shout out to Tina Edwards.
Yes, shout out
Shout out.
Tina.
Shout out to actress Tina Edwards, the baby sister that is being abused by my husband, Garrett Patterson, Clayton. He has her stripping. She's hooked on drugs.
Yes.
She is a stripper hooked on drugs. She's suicidal.
You giving us a little bit too much of the story. We got to see the play too.
Yes.
Well,
We're
you
not
know
gonna see the
what?
play.
Don't get
If
too
you
much of
don't
the juice.
That's
see
drama.
the play,
That's
you're
a
going to
lot.
be so disappointed because the other sister is Destiny.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
We ain't going to talk about the diva.
Heartthrob diva Destiny. She has left the churches to go sing in the clubs because she thinks she's destined to be a star. And she's got jungle fever.
And don't you
Yes,
have
good
like
job.
50, 11 kids in this
I do.
Yes. Like
I got
14, 15.
50, 11
Why I
kids?
got 50, 11 kids? Because I want to talk
14.
about Destiny
Came
that's
to
in
the
love
spot
with
about
you.
50, 11 times. Huh? What was that?
She's in love with you, poetic.
Oh, no.
Yes, she is.
On that note, we're
On
going to
that
take a
note-
short break.
Why? Because you stalking
And
her?
in a minute, we're going to get all the way into Mr. Kenny Miles' interview because we
Yes,
want to know what's been going on with Kenny
What's been
since
going
the
on
Rude
with
Boys.
Kenny?
Right?
Since the Rude Boys, it still is the Rude Boys.
Hold on, excuse me. I stand corrected.
It's written
I thought
all
we was
over
gonna-
your
With
face.
with the Rude Boys.
Yeah.
So it's written all over your face. 108
Need y'all to
Praise,
get in
y'all.
one key.
Make sure y'all log in to Facebook Live,
108
YouTube Live,
Praise.
Periscope,
Yes,
and
yes.
all the others. We are here. Make sure you call in. We will have the lines rocking and cracking and
We're
popping
waiting
and
for
opening.
you.
Let's go.
Call in.
has his hands on me. He has a plan for me. He's been so good to me. 24 hours, the reason why I sing. He is my everything. He has set me free. 24 hours.
I praise him in the morning, I praise him in the evening. I praise him because I love him. It's not just about receiving, even though I'm gonna reap all of the benefits. And that serving, I never quit. Like hammer, I'm too legit. As I look up at the sky, the breeze blow across my face. I gaze up at the stars, then I think about his grace. Never take it for granted. His love is so enchanting. The world, it just can't stand it. Got the devil in a panic. So copacetic, I got the urge and I can't let it go. To praise him at our time, man, that is so critical. The redeemer of my soul, my God is so incredible. Without a doubt, I gotta give him praise. Here I go.
24 hours a day, the Lord God has made a way. 24 hours
Yo, Larry, man, you think you can sing this song today?
We kind of hoarse today,
You
man.
can pull it out. Buddy?
What you, Joe?
Nah, man, Melvin. It's too hot for me, man. But look, hey, here, dude. Come on, man. Come on. Hold on. Kick it. Shut down, shut down, shut down, shut down, shut down.
Show. We're live with Poetic
Woo, woo, woo. And Carolyn.
and
Legal Beagle Lisa.
all right, and we got Mr. Kenny Miles in the studio. Y'all heard that classical hit that we just had playing here
In the house.
Yes.
in the house. Not just the hit though, the live vocals. This guy right here, he have them shutting them down. The tear jerker.
Woo.
Y'all should have seen him at rehearsal the other day.
My
Ooh.
goodness. My
He was
goodness.
on point for the nation.
Yes, nigga, we have a now you're gonna be a part of this play that's coming up in Macon, Georgia at Middle Georgia State University.
Yes, sir.
Called Women Shop Talk While Real Men Wait. When is this play supposed to take place?
Oh, that's this Saturday, June 16th, ladies and gentlemen.
This
Yes.
Saturday.
Yes.
This Saturday coming. Make sure you come out and support.
Macon,
Tickets are on
Georgia.
sale. Get them now because they're going fast.
Yes. And the tickets are $30.
$30.
Yes,
$30 tickets, $50 VIP. Please check it out. Yes, so Mr. Kenny Miles, man, it's so good to see you, brother.
Man, thank you, brother. It's good to be. It's good to be seen.
And you know, when I meet a lot of celebrities, so I mean, when you can meet one that's humble and that has some godliness in them,
Uh-oh.
You
it
better
makes you
say
want
it
to
now.
praise
Come
the
on
Lord
now.
even
Uh-huh.
more.
Man of
We
God.
already praising
You
him
better
for the
say it now.
gift.
That's right.
Then we gotta praise him for the purpose.
Yes.
The purpose. And then you get a chance to meet one in the flesh. Oh,
Yes.
man.
Yes.
Come on
Lord.
now. And I want to shout out to my brothers in the group, G.
Yes.
LeBeau,
All right.
Joe Little.
Yes.
Shout, shout,
Yes,
shout.
sir. Joe
Yes.
Little, original, rude boy.
All right.
He'll probably call in. We'll get him to call in.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
that sounds like a
Please
plan.
call in.
So, man, so the Rude Boys, tell me something. All right, Rude Boys,
All right.
who have you toured with?
Oh wow. Well, we've toured with a lot of people, man. So we had some things going in the past and the future that's coming up right now. But we've been with Men at Large.
Okay.
We've had Levert, of course. I mean, which is that's the family. So of course we're gonna do that.
Absolutely.
We've just recently done some stuff with Carl Thomas, Sunshine Anderson,
right.
5. There's some talks on another 90s tour that's happening. I don't want to put it out there just yet, but I'm going to tell you people, just keep your ears open, because that we're going to find out real soon whether or not we're going to jump on this tour. But Rude Boys are definitely still here.
Big things.
Wonderful,
Big
wonderful.
things.
We're still doing things. We may be a little quiet, but when we step out, come on, Jesus.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
come
yes,
on
sir.
now.
Yes,
Come
sir.
on.
Big things popping always.
You
I'm
better
telling
stop
you.
it now. About to have some church
I'm
up in
telling
here.
you. Just because y'all don't know, don't mean it ain't going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
As my
So-
mama said, no news is always good news. Sometimes.
Don't you know no
Oh,
good?
Boy,
hey.
it sounds like we got a
Don't
good
you know
sermon
no
going on up
good?
in here now.
Yes. Agua, need that.
I'll go out.
All right, so
Wine.
yes, so man, that's great, brother. I mean, dealing with legends, we gotta handle our legends with care because God put you here for a purpose, and I'm such a deep believer in that.
Yes.
That we all have a deep purpose, and He wouldn't have allowed the things that happen to happen if there wasn't a purpose behind
Amen.
it.
That's right.
So as
That's
we
right.
see it
God's
unfold
purpose
and
plan.
become a part of what's unfolding,
Amen.
we have to
Amen.
try to remember these moments because it's historic.
Right,
Yes.
right.
Yes.
And
So-
I have to say I appreciate y'all, reaching out to me.
Yes.
It's like it's not always that you get a phone call every day. You know what I mean? But for you guys to reach out to me and ask me to be a part of this, it is I'm quiet. I'm a quiet person. I'll sit back and I do a lot
Yeah,
of watching.
right.
I'm a Virgo. So a Virgo, if all my shout out to my fellow Virgos
Shout out to
out
the
there.
Virgos.
We like
virgins?
to not the virgins, but the Virgos. And
Wanda.
we sit, we watch. You know what I'm saying? And we watch and we pay
Virgins.
attention to everything going on.
Yes.
So that, you know what I'm saying, because we're perfectionists. So it's like we want to know every little detail.
True.
So that you don't, so that you either don't backtrack or,
That's right.
you know what I'm saying? That's so,
Right,
I'm
right.
quiet.
Yes,
Every
right.
once and again.
Wait till you see him in the play.
Amen.
Quiet. Okay.
That's what it is. So, after all of that, how's everybody doing?
Everybody's good, man. You know, y'all pray for. We lost one of our members last year.
Oh yes,
but
R.I.P.
Yes, indeed. But you know, God is still good.
Amen.
You know, we're still making it happen, and there are some original members out there that I want to give a shout out to as well.
Right.
Yes.
Excuse me, but you know, overall, God's good. Everybody's really good. You know what I'm saying? We're working on some rebranding and things like that. You know, so you guys be patient with us. You know,
That's
while
that's
we're doing
industry
that.
terms
Yes.
for we about to do this thing.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know what rebranding means, it means we about to do this.
Yeah.
It's about to go down.
And we had to make some changes, you know, and the changes were you know, unforeseen changes. So we did have to make some changes, but trust and believe the changes are an awesome change. It's not anything that's going to be negative. I trust and believe. You guys make sure you go to our YouTube page.
Yes.
What's that YouTube?
Instagram. That's Rude Boys.
Rude Boys?
Yeah, and then on Instagram, it's the Real Rude Boys
Okay.
and Facebook.
All right.
And you get an opportunity to see the new members of the group, and you get an opportunity to hear some of the new music.
Okay.
All
You know, we only have a little bit up there because we have some great people that we've been working with. J Dub, shout out to J Dub, Kid.
Yes, yes.
I'm missing somebody I can't think of right now. Big D, the producer
Okay.
of Usher's in the Club.
That's right.
He's done some amazing albums on us. Man.
Right.
So, you know, you guys are gonna get an opportunity to hear it. Won't play it today though, but you know.
Yeah.
Know that if your name
and
is
you
not
know,
called,
it's
you are special.
it's tough being an entertainer, as it is to keep up with everybody because you meet so many people in so many places, and it's like, I mean, trying to roll back that Rolodex and shout out everybody is never easy. So anybody, shout out to anybody we forgot and he didn't get a chance to mention.
That's right.
I'm sure you're loved and respected and all of that. But I got a surprise question for you, Ken.
All right.
Go ahead.
What is the most outrageous thing you ever seen a fan do at a show?
Really? Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's
We went
been,
there.
The panty
there's been a
throwing
couple
is not
things, right?
surprising.
Yeah, that's
okay?
not surprising. That's not a.
Look,
that's not
he's got a
surprising.
smile on his
So
face
we're gonna
like,
See
well,
it, right?
I never thought I was going to have to talk about this.
You know?
Yeah,
So-
you of all people should know.
Okay, right.
I know a little something.
So
You know a whole lot, Mr. Faye.
So we're at a show,
Okay.
you know, and we've done our performance, you know, and it's really good, you know, really good feedback and what have you, you know. And after the show, you know, we had a couple people come backstage, you know, and so this woman is kind of looking at me, she's looking at G, she's like,
Which one do I
She
want?
was like, no, yeah, well, it wasn't that. She was just like, y'all look awful young. And I was like, oh, no, she didn't say y'all look. She said, y'all look good. But it was a surprise to her. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, I appreciate it, you know. So the next thing that she did was the most outrageous thing that I wasn't expecting it. But she said, can I have a hug? I said, yes. And she grabbed my crotch.
Oh,
But I was like, oh, that kind of hug.
Like that ain't happened to
crotch
you.
rocket.
That kind of hug. Okay.
like,
We called him
okay.
crotch rocket.
She just, I mean,
This
you know,
is
it
the
was,
one that I want.
it was, it was just very like, oh, this is what I wanted to do. And I was like, wow.
You've been chosen.
Wow.
Yeah, that was,
Yeah, you see she was doing that eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
yeah,
And
she
was like,
wanted to
"Yeah,
see
I'm
what,
gonna try
she
you
knew she
first."
probably couldn't get the G because G's the married one. So G, you know.
Oh, yeah.
This
G-
is a censored show. This is Praise
I'm
108.
sorry.
So
I'm sorry.
we mean in all the best intentions.
Don't act like it has
All
not
the best
happened to
intentions
you.
possible. Who,
Don't
me?
act
I'm
like it has
sorry.
not
Not
happened
me.
to you.
I forgot.
I am a
You
man
have
of
an
God.
entourage of women
I
at
am a
every
man of
photo
God.
shoot that you're at. Don't
I
even
am
act
a
that
man
way.
Yes.
of God.
Whatever.
Yes.
Won't he do it?
Yes.
Yes.
Can y'all see this dimple?
Man,
That's
so
what it was.
I noticed. Hey, did y'all notice that he didn't name not one city, not
it
one
happened.
arena
Oh no, I can't.
or
I don't
place?
name them.
Because that person would be like, I can't believe he said that on the radio. That's what's up. That's that professional side right
We've
there.
only
was so young
communicated.
back
We've only
then.
communicated a
I didn't
couple
know what
times
I was
after that,
doing.
so it really wasn't like.
You heard that? Slid that in there. It's just been a
Right.
few times. That's what's up.
Yeah,
So,
that's
Rude
all right.
Boys in the building, y'all. Hey, we gotta give a
Yeah.
shout out to the Rude Boys because it's just, I
Yeah,
mean, it's
shout
just
out,
amazing
shout
to
out.
see, you know, people make it through the transition and
Oh,
the
yeah.
time scale with this new music. I mean, what do you think about this new music that's out here? This new R&B, these Trey Songz and these.
Billy go. I'm sorry.
What do you think
But-
about what is August Alsina and The Weeknd and all of these guys.
We got a few. We got a couple out there, man. You know, and right now I can see their faces. I can't think of their names right now, and they're very far and few. But we have a couple of them out there that's like, okay, they can sing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
She can sing. Oh, he can sing. You know what I mean? But it's just like the people aren't really looking for, because they're looking for this new age hip hop.
Right.
I don't know what this new age hip hop is. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. So.
Yep,
I don't know what else I can say about it, but man, you know, I just encourage everyone out there to, you know, take a trip down memory lane. You know what I'm saying? Pull up you some YouTube and pull up you some Confunction. And
that's
you
what I'm
know,
talking
and some
about.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
You
know what I'm saying? Some Commodores. You know, just sit and listen to it, and I guarantee you'll hear the samples that you're listening to right now.
He just ousted somebody.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Just gave me
But yeah,
chills.
you know, it's brutal sometimes to hear, and then you wonder, as an artist, I wonder, did they get permission to do it, or they just letting them do it because it's hot and they want to ride the wave? So it's like it's one of them things. So I mean, it's good to hear your perspective of it.
I think people are, you know, because right now it's like these youngsters are bringing old school back.
Right.
So it's like, you know, let them do it. You know, as long as I'm getting paid, you know, I'm sure that's probably how they feel. As long as I'm getting paid, let them do it. You know,
from the dress to the hairdos to the shoes, even got kids wearing Patrick Ewing shoe. They don't even know who Patrick Ewing was.
No.
But they're, you know, like you said, they're bringing the old school back, the 90s, that Rob Bass era.
Yes.
The tight pants and the button-up shirts and the freaky-looking glasses and the scoop haircut.
Skinny legs.
That's it. So
it's back.
That's what it is. That is what we call the golden era of music, y'all. That's when we had so much variety that it was scary. But the ones that lasted are the ones that we continue to love as we go, because you know who was really, really grinding, because you find out what was happening behind the scenes. The more we know this music industry. So, Kenny, man, it's so good to have you, brother. Having you come by the studio.
But
I mean,
you know what? Before Kenny leaves us, before you leave us, my butter roll. See, Kenny, I've been knowing Kenny for a minute. Y'all didn't know this. I've been knowing Kenny for a good minute. Before my butter roll leaves me.
Okay.
Kenny, can you hit us with a little bit of note or something before you leave? Give me something live on the air. Because you love me, Kenny. You don't know them like you know me. Something live.
She wasn't that fan.
A little drink of water.
Whatever.
Look, you need a little
Just
aqua.
kidding.
Don't be hating. Don't be hating.
Clarice. Clarice. She don't know what I'm talking about when I say Clarice, y'all.
Yes.
She's the only person on the planet that don't know who
I just want you to know
Clarice is.
the name Anita Clarice is my sister's name, and I need a shout out to my sister who
Shout out
has
to her
no
sister.
Shout
longer
out to her
around.
sister. That's right.
That's right. I
That's
changed
right.
it my
Yes,
name to
yes,
Clarice
yes.
because I
She
love my
changed it.
sister.
She
Yeah.
loves her sister.
I
Yes.
do.
And all
So
her
don't
11
be-
kids.
Yes.
And
I
her
have
husband.
11 children.
Literally 15.
Sparkle, Promise,
Oh.
Paradise, Bless, Malik,
I thought you asked that man to sing.
Princess. Okay.
Come on.
What am I singing though? Because I mean, it's not. This, you say this
You
is
just
praise
cannot,
radio. So
What-
right. So
What
you
do
got to
you-
give me something.
Do
you
your
know.
part. Do your
Give
song
me
you're going to do from the
something
play that you
special.
got
Song
coming
that
up
I'm
this
gonna do
weekend.
from
Yes,
the play?
yes. Give me something.
Not my song.
Not what song?
No, you can't give her my song.
What song are we talking about?
My song, my song. You know, my
The one you sung the other
my
night
song,
at
my
rehearsal.
song.
Oh man. Well, that's her song. She said I
That's
can't do that.
Don't
Screws me.
You can sing. Just
Screws me out there.
back that thing up.
Screws me. Why he come up with it?
Right. Yeah. Let me come up with
It's
something.
Praise 108. If you can find us on oasismontage.com, you can get us at praise108praise.org.
Yes, sir.
You can get us at oneandonlypoetic.org and
Yes.
Lisa at Legal Beagle.
yes. Legal
She
people.
is with Legal Shield.
Yes.
So you can look her
yes.
up on Legal Shield, and you can call us here. Come on to our Facebook Live. Leave any
Yes.
comments or questions that you
Amen.
have
Yes.
That's right,
about
that's
legal
right,
things,
that's
about
right.
entertainment for me, and about acting. And
Acting.
here, we also do casting for Shop Talk, Women's Shop Talk by
Yes.
Real Men Wait. We'll be going to
Yes.
Arkansas
Yes.
next after Macon, Georgia.
call.
We'll be in Macon,
Shout
Georgia
us
this
out.
weekend at 7. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Scratch that. Let's rewind back. We'll be in Macon, Georgia, 12 o'clock p.m. for the first
Saturday.
show. And 5 o'clock for the second show. Please don't miss it. Be early. Be there. We'll see you there.
Make sure you come out and see the play.
Yes.
This weekend. Saturday.
Yes, sir. Hey, we just got our plug right there.
Like it.
Oh, yeah.
If he would have said 108 Praise, it would have been a rap.
108 Praise.
Yes, sir. That's it.
That's the hook there.
Y'all give it. Hey, put your hands together for Kenny Miles. Make sure y'all look him up.
Yes, indeed. Keni.
Y'all go find therudeboys.com. Go subscribe to their YouTube.
Yes.
Take a minute to listen to what they have going on and what's coming up. Be looking on the lookout. We're gonna make sure we have him back on the show. Thank you again.
Definitely.
On 108 Praise, right here where we're voicing the gospel. Let's go.
Thank you, Kenny.
Peace. Just count me down when you're ready. Ready? 108 Praise right here. This is Poetic.
I'm Carolyn.
We got Lisa, Legal Beagle.
Legal Beagle Lisa.
And we are back to talk to you guys about some serious matters.
Yes.
I got if you could see me right now, I have a very serious face.
Yes.
This is a serious topic we better talk
Yes,
about.
it is. Yes,
This
it
is legal time.
legal time.
And we got with us to handle that. We got also we got a special guest in the video. In the studio. We have Mr. Brown.
Yes, Mr. Ulysses.
From Prepaid Legal. Nope, I'm sorry.
Legal
Shield.
Shield.
He almost smacked me when I said
Let's
that.
get it
Y'all
right
should have
now.
seen it. He was like, huh?
Hey,
What? That eyebrow
if I
raised like The
wasn't in
Rock.
the
He was
middle,
like,
you
Legal
know.
Shield.
Yeah, new name.
What's going? Welcome, Mr. Brown. How you doing?
Fantastic, poetic. Doing better than good. Absolutely appreciate the invite.
Yes, sir.
We just absolutely ecstatic right now in the world of Legal Shield. Just
right.
came back from our all expenses paid trip to Montego Bay, Jamaica.
See, he walked in the dough flexing.
you,
See,
I
y'all
missed
didn't
my
see what I
trip.
saw when he
can't
walked in.
believe it.
You know how when they used to show Mr. Clean on the commercials?
Yeah, Lord.
And he had that bright light behind him because you know he's sparkly clean?
No, Shadi.
That's
you ain't
Mr.
talking
Brown.
about clean. You
Mr.
should've saw him
Brown.
in Jamaica with the white linen
Uh-oh,
on,
not the
with
white
white-
linen, though.
Yes,
He
with the
brought
white
back-
Got it going
sandals
on
and
with the
all.
911 and the
Uh-oh.
222.
That's right.
I seen Mr. Brown. Listen, he don't stay in
On
one
his
outfit for too
shine.
long. I seen him twice in one day. He had on 2 different outfits. That's
Yes,
a real
indeed.
talk right there.
Yes, indeed.
So, Mr. Brown, I'm sorry, Lisa. Let's start with you.
yes.
Concerning this matter with the lady harassing the family in the park,
yes.
tell us a little bit about how that could have been handled differently had they been a Legal Shield
Yes,
client.
Mr. Brown. Yeah, I'd ask Mr. Brown, if he could, enlighten us on so we can bring, everybody in on our legal shield on how to handle those type of situations.
Okay. So you got a public display of just a family out doing what they do, picnicking, and someone comes and decides to harass them and tell them that they have to leave this public place from barbecuing and enjoying family festivities. What would be the course of action they could take by using Legal Shield?
Powerful question, Poetic, and I believe there are so many misconceptions about Legal Shield.
Okay.
The first thing I'd like to address is that middle America and average America, let me flip the script. Wealthy people do everything
Okay.
with counsel.
Wow.
That's right.
Wow.
Average America and middle America
Wow.
does no thing
With counsel.
with counsel.
With counsel.
Yes.
And that's why we stay behind the 8 ball and they own the tables.
You better say it now.
That's deep.
And so when you think about the magnitude of how just from a family barbecue, driving down the road, taking a run in your community,
Yes.
and being harassed,
Yes.
Legal Shield has embraced an app.
Okay.
And that app concept has revolutionized now of not only of having our card that I still love in my pocket, but to have the capability of tapping an app.
That's right. That's right.
So
I
now
have
you
it.
have an assessor on the phone in 3 seconds and your attorney in 10 seconds.
That's
Oh,
right.
boy.
That's right.
And so because law enforcement across the country also own Legal Shield as a perk and a benefit,
Okay.
they immediately recognizes our customers when they tap that app.
That's right.
Huge.
Hold up. Pump the
Evangelizing
brakes.
here.
Pump the brakes for a second here. Okay. First of all, he said that wealthy people
Yes.
do everything with counsel.
Yes.
So we know Donald Trump is guilty. That's the first thing.
You better say it.
I just like to put the pieces of the puzzle together.
Oh, boy.
So the second thing is that us middle class and lower class people, we must, I don't mean class as far as you in the trash and the
That's
dump.
right,
I'm
that's
saying
right.
in your financial class bracket from the money that you bring, the income, the net that you make. I'm saying that you should be advised that you need to be advised.
Yes.
Okay? Because we find ourselves in so many situations to where we're trying to pay our way out. And if we had advice, we would never have fallen into.
My.
So, Mr. Brown, continue, please. I just wanted to highlight that because I think it's so important because a lot of our people, especially African Americans in the African American community, we assume that when you call a lawyer that it has to already be a situation that has happened.
No.
Bingo. Poetic, you hit the nail on the head. And that's why after 45 years, Legal Shield we're just teetering to maybe $4.6 million lives that we have protected, which tunes to maybe 1.7 million households, businesses, or what have you.
I like the way he just call out numbers, and they be accurate.
They be like right
4.7 million.
Yeah.
Statistics.
I
It's
like
great.
them
No,
statistics.
it's great because that's what we need more of. Continue, bro.
It's like you can see that graph going up and down.
Right.
You know, yes,
Right.
And when you ask a blind man if he had better advice, would he or she make better decisions? Folks, that's Legal Shield in a nutshell.
Yeah.
See, people run when they hear Legal Shield
Yes.
because they initially believe I'm not a criminal. That's why they missing it. It's
Right.
not being a criminal to have protection.
That's right.
It's being empowered
That's right.
and leveling the legal playing field. Because we've seen judges tell people to leave my courtroom and go get you an attorney.
Right.
Yes.
And we're out moving a product that costs less than 2 days of lunch. And people say, I'm good, I'm straight. Brown, I need to think about, should I empower my family with all that's going on across the country?
There's
Are
nothing
you
to think
kidding
about.
me?
There is nothing to think about.
No thing to think about.
No thing.
At the price that Legal Shield is. And my point, if it works half the time,
You still good.
You still
our
good.
membership costs what a person will pay in an hour for a year. That's called better to have and not need
Right.
than to
Need
need
and
not
not
have.
have.
Woo.
You better say it.
That's the
right.
calling of craftsmanship,
right.
and I'm a craftsman, so I can relate to that. So when we're gonna touch on that a little bit deeper when we get back. We're gonna take a smooth break right now, and we thank you for your words of encouragement and wisdom. We're gonna come back and do some shout outs, and we're gonna close out. But right here, we got Oasis Montage Show on 108 Praise, talking to you now live. Let's go.
Yo. It's POE. And your boy.
Brown Time Production.
You know. We had to do this for the kids. To uplift them in the times when they down.
Yo, I had hard my whole sin life. They telling me to pay, but they never set a price. And being black is kinda like having fixed dice. You can roll 100 times, but you never get it right. But on the other side, they work against me. And some days it's hard not to fall to my knees. I see grown men that can barely read, and because I can read, I receive envy. It's a hard life trying to be Christ-like. But what about the ones that don't join the fight? Just telling me that my future's not bright. But yet still they the ones smoking on the pipe. And I don't know why they want to shut me down. Probably because they wasn't good enough to move pounds. The Lord said he blesses everybody in degrees. So Lord, please, can you bless the seeds? Lord, please, bless the seeds. Give them better life and help them fight to believe. Give them foresight so these rights they can see. Take them out the streets cause I don't want to see them bleed. Lord, please, bless the seeds. Give them better life and help them fight to believe. Give them foresight so these rights they can see. Take them out the streets cause I don't want to see them bleed. It's kids 13 that like to get wet. My daughter's only 2, waking up in cold sweats. I can help her when she wakes, but not when she dreams.
The other church you went to? Unionville Baptist. We live. Live. Hey, we back on Praise 108. We just wanted to give a shout out to everybody in Macon, Georgia. We'll see you guys Saturday at 12 o'clock and at 5 o'clock for the show.
Yes.
Make sure you come, tune in. Mr. Brown, give them your credentials so they can find you.
Absolutely. My direct cell phone, I'm from California, so don't get miscued with the number. My cell phone is 323, area code 359-4429. Again, that's 323-359-4429.
Right. And that's for any legal advice with Legal Shield. Please look into that. Join it. Join the family. Join the crew. Next week, we'll be coming with Wonder the Witch. First episode of the Love Cafe right here on Oasis Montage Show. We are closing out. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for showing us love.
Thanks for
Make sure you
tuning
give
in,
us them
guys.
thumbs ups, them double taps, that love, and we'll see you guys next week at 7 p.m. right here on 108 Praise Radio, where we are voicing the gospel. Yeah.
Yeah.